I don't like writing synthetic hormones. I don't write birth control. I don't write synthetic chemically produced like medroxyprogesterone acetate or norethindrone. I write yam-based or sometimes soy-based, plant-based progesterone, estradiol, testosterone, because I think they're safer, because they're already in you your whole life. So what does foreign mean? If it's in you from birth, I think it's probably okay. Now, you could get into like the argument of concentrations and if it's in you from birth and you control the levels similar to what every human on the planet ever measured has had, I think you're probably safe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's similar with vitamins. Like in my brain, I'm thinking that way. Like if I'm deficient in iron, I would supplement with that. Like it's a natural substance.
But did the iron you're taking also get contaminated with God knows what in what factory? So
that's where
what is foreign, right? So I think we need these elements. We need trace minerals. We need food. We need water. Bioidentical hormones are how I would rather proceed.
Yeah.
To kind of touch on your clients that are, on the border of it, I tried managing my hormones. Like I went into perimenopause at 30 and had no idea what was going on until this last year. But for over 2 years, I was trying to do it natural through supplements and diet and beef liver.
Yeah.
Right. Literally anything that I could,
blend.
I'm not a provider. I don't know. But so if I watched a YouTube segment and it told me it worked, I'm trying it. And I've spent thousands of dollars trying to get my mental back, my libido back, my sleep. I mean, I'm very lucky to be with the man that I'm with because he has got the patience of a saint. Yeah. But it was not until our provider in Nashville was able to take my hormones, look at them and say, this is what's going on with you. I took one medication. So I was able to get rid of 20 things in my supplement cabinet that was not adjusting my numbers at all for one pill.
Yeah. Wow.
So.
This event means change. It means serving. It means connecting with our mission. Our mission is to make Middle Tennessee a healthier place. It's a Nashville Fit mission. It's foundational and it spans every demographic of people. And being here and serving in this capacity is life-giving. It's honestly, if I could be real, it's what I feel like we all should be doing.
What does this event mean to me? It means an opportunity to lift up and support people in the community that sometimes are overlooked and undervalued.
As we started this company, it was very important for us to be able to give back to our community. We wanted to find a place that was like directly impacting Nashville. So we reached out and found this through Nashville Fit.
It was amazing how the connections through Nashville Fit have kind of led us here and have given us this opportunity to get involved and give back to the community.
I see people come to the gym with no intention of working out, but they have their bag and they're going straight to the restroom to shower. Their car is packed full of clothes.
I sit there and watch people dig in the trash cans and get food out to eat. And it's like, it's something that we can do as a community to like help address this problem.
So something from today, there's so many things that have happened today that have been incredibly powerful and impactful, but especially for me, and I may tear up on this, but shoot, Nathan. the kids are really difficult to see. That when they leave here that they aren't going to a home, especially the younger ones.
The thing that I'm most proud of today is that I enjoy seeing those individuals come and attend and like let their guard down just for a moment and just trust that there are people who are out here who are trying to do something like positive for them, and to see them like go from being hesitant to like smiles on their face, knowing that they got something to eat, they got a coat. They're getting haircuts, showers, like this. It's just a really good feeling.
So how this all came together, what's interesting is there's something that I've always said since we moved here in Nashville. We wanted to be a church, not just in the community, but for the community. And we've done different events, whether it be Glenview Elementary. We've kind of walked the neighborhood and prayed and been able to interact with some of our neighbors. And there's always felt like there was more that we could do. I remember writing in my journal, just really frustrated that it seems like we weren't doing enough. And about a week after I wrote that down, one of our members, Terry Barga, came and sent an email essentially saying, man, there's a need in our community. Man, I have these ideas, just really interested to see what would it like for our church to be a part of it. And again, he didn't know unless, he broke into my house and read my journal. He didn't know anything about that. And so myself and another one of our pastors sat down with him, got lunch, heard his heart, what he's wanting to see take place. And I told him, I was like, Terry, we want to be a part of that. Let's figure out what that looks like.
I can't even say that. I'm proud of so many different things. Like the amount of volunteers that showed up for this, the amount of willingness from faith-based community, the backing from Metro, from Nashville, the city, it warms my heart, man. We've got people from the backing this financially that I did not expect.
One thing that I hope people will take action on is, again, I would love to see something like this happen more and more. If this is a regular event, that'd be fantastic. But the reality is, hey, you have an opportunity, you see a need. You don't need everybody to do the thing. You can do something. You can step up to the plate yourself. We have, again, all these different resources, ways that you can get connected through serving with these resources. Jump in with an organization that's already doing something.
Okay, please explain because I have no idea what 100%. This is.
Okay, so Enneagram, Ennea meaning 9, gram meaning diagram, so it's a 9-pointed star.
Okay.
It's pretty ancient. We don't really know where it came from, but traditionally has 9 different types for each number, so numbers 1 through 9, and it's not a personality system like a Myers-Briggs or something like that. I've heard it best described as it's our egocentric method, so our self-way of coping with our childhood wounds, right? So it's why the way we are.
Okay.
And so what's cool about this is it's constantly ever evolving, right? So these questionnaires that you're talking about with the READY and the IVQ, which are found through the Enneagram Institute, you can take these and you can get different, you'll get basically a full breakdown of all the scores of every type that you are, right? And so each of these types has something that they're seeking, something that they're gifted in, something that they're, they excel in, right? And so a lot of people have dumbed it down to a personality system, just saying, oh, I'm an Enneagram 2, so this is the way I am, right? But when we're looking at growth and we're looking at development, right, we don't want to stay the way that we are.
Right.
And so what my mentor did is he took the Enneagram, and the Enneagram traditionally has 3 centers, right? So numbers 2, 3, 4 are the heart center, 5, 6, 7 are the head center, and then 8, 9, 1 are going to be the gut center. So he took this concept, flipped it upside down, put it on the brain, and put the heart center over the right hemisphere, which is traditionally the right hemisphere is our more creative brain, right? Everyone says, oh, I'm right brain, right? It's more creative. It has to do with bigger picture and feelings, right? Then the head triad landed on the left side, left hemisphere, which is the logic side, right? That's where we look at details and planning, organization, things like that. And then the gut triad ended up on the brainstem, and the brainstem is the first part of the brain to develop, has everything to do with our blood pressure, our digestion, our heart rate, our breathing, right? So it's truly the somatic center of our brain. And so it's almost like it was designed to be together. It's just mind-blowing. So subtle plug, he has a book called The Brain-Based Enneagram. You can go look at that, and explains all how it relates and how it connects, and that's basically the blueprint of what we use to treat people.
What's up, y'all? I'm Gary Smith. You can join me for this quick workout. Let's get to it.
amazing career at Ball State. You're drafted 33rd overall in the NFL draft, 1976. The New York Jets picked you, and you went on to have a great NFL career. I mean, as you got into the NFL, did you think about how that time period of your adversity inspired or motivated you? Did that come up for you, or did you just go, okay, this is where I'm supposed to be, this is the level I'm at, and I'm grateful, and this is where God wants me? How did you navigate that in your head? Because I talk a lot about body image, self-image, self-esteem, and our inner voices. How did you navigate getting drafted that high? Because that's an amazing thing, man.
All of the above. You know, I have a program called Inner Winner.
Yes.
Find the winner from within, right?
Yes.
I shared with you some of the challenges growing up.
Yep.
My duality of my life.
Yes.
Shared with that.
Yep.
And sports was my haven, my escape. So I was focused. I was dialed in.
Yeah.
I was dialed in. And there was nothing, like say, if you want it bad enough, you have to have that want to. I was dialed in.
Yeah.
There was nothing that was going to stop me. Once I got to Ball State and I realized that I was going to get drafted, I realized that, wow, I had arrived. And I can tell you, I look back on my life, and it could have been so many different things that happened, that I witnessed, that I experienced, that it could have took me a different direction.
Yes.
Took completely different direction. And I was very fortunate to keep moving forward. I had really good inspiration from my high school coach, Tom Kurth. My mom, Dorothy Suggs, was amazing. There were people that I aspired to be like. You know, people don't know that my biological dad was Rich Barnes. And I aspired to be like him, but at that time, I didn't know he was my dad. I didn't know, but it was, like I said, the parallels between us growing up. I mean, we were in Northside Jail in two different pictures sitting in the same spot. I aspired to be like him. But it was like the silent noise that no one ever talked about, right?
Yeah.
No one ever talked about, which is it could be a different program. It's part of my book. It's called The Silent Noise.
Yes.
There were people in my life that inspired me. And I don't know if I shared this with you, but right before I got drafted, he was there. My mom called him up. He was there. He was at the All-Star games.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, he's here. I mean, this guy that I aspire to be like, that, you know, everybody talks about, here we are in the same room. He's giving me tips.
Right.
You know, how to cover, you know, how to stay in your back pedal. And I didn't realize it, but my mom had put a call to him, said, you know, Schaefer's getting drafted. Can you show up? And it was really interesting because it was my mom, my dad, and Rich, right? So part of that story was very, very difficult because growing up, it was very challenging because my father knew. And so there were some really challenging moments there because, you know, as a kid, when you hear things, that silent noise, you kind of shove it deep down inside.
Yes.
So my escape was sports.
Yes.
You talk about what that drive was? It was my escape to sports. So a lot of the stuff I just shoved so deep down inside, Robert, that you know, it came out later, right? It came out later when I had to had to pivot. I had to go through my recovery. Early in my recovery, I had to go back to that time. But that was an inspiration. So, you know, my point is, we're all gonna witness some type of trauma in our lives. You know, how do we come back? We don't allow trauma. You know, some people treat trauma as if it happened yesterday. And with the grace of God, I found recovery 38 years ago, and it's kind of navigated my life, and it allowed me to be the man, the father, the son, the husband that I am right today.
This game is something that all day we've talked about what happens right before halftime and that momentum carrying into the second half. So this next 20 seconds is going to be very pivotal for the Mustangs if they want to get back on. Third down. So depending on what happens here, depending on the play call, they have 2 more opportunities before the half.
Let's see if they can make something shake right here.
Twins to the right, spread way out to the left. There's no one on him on the left side.
On the inside.
Look to the left. The fact that he didn't look over there, but still scored.
Touchdown. And that'll end the half, right?
No.
We're going to go for one more.
15 seconds left in the half.
Couldn't see I had a big pit bull in front of me.
Mr. 305, Mr. Worldwide,
Yeah.
we've got a conversion here. They're bunched up. But it is a pass.
Here we go.
And it's a good conversion. So now the Mustangs have taken the lead with 11 seconds left in the half.
Mustangs are running free.
That was an impressive drive right there. We were concerned about a little bit of clock mismanagement, but it turned out to be no problem at all. That timeout preserved some remaining seconds. It only took 9 more seconds after that timeout to run a play and get the conversion. Now 7-6.
We are hanging out right now with Sumner County people. We are so excited. They actually came in 4th place today, and Alan was saying that went very good for him. His standards are a little higher, but I have to say that's pretty amazing. We're hanging out with one of their assistant head coaches. We've got Justin, we've got Alan, and we've got Katie. You guys played 4 games. Katie is ready to go. She's been ready to go. But first and foremost, Justin, I want to ask you, what does it mean to be out here? How many times have you all done this, especially here at Nissan Stadium, and especially being so close to home?
This is the second time coming out here, so it's just great to be on a big stadium. We practice 2 times a week. It never seems to stop. So it's nice to put it all together to see what all the practice means. To finally come out here and compete against some of the best teams in the state and across the nation, because we have teams that fly in to see if the practice is working.
Absolutely. And I think we're going to have to go back and we're going to have to adjust a few things, because I know in September you got another game coming up. Alan has been very excited about it. Katie's been very excited about it. Katie, what does it feel to have that ribbon on your shoulder?
Good.
It feels good. This is your first time here in Nissan Stadium. Take me through how it feels to obviously see all this around you.
My family.
Family? It's all family. I love that answer. That's the best answer I've heard all day, because that is very, very true. Alan, I really want to talk to you. Come on over. Come closer to me, Alan. This is the man. This is who I need to be talking to. This is the MVP right here. I have to ask you, though, you seem like you're very active all throughout the year, other sports, not just flag football. But would you say this is probably one of your favorites?
Yes, it is. But I respect a lot of these Titans all my life. When I was a kid, I've been watching them every day as a little boy. They've been playing hard. They need to work together and play the best team all in National Football League in 2026.
That's what you heard it here first. They are going to be the best in the NFL, and I think that new stadium is going to probably help them with that too. Exactly. But you know what? We saw a lot of wins on this field, probably more than the Titans have seen in a long time on this field.
Yeah, but we have to be working on our offense and our defense. Sometimes the ball gets too hard for my hands, so I have to stay back and get the interception and score a touchdown every one of them.
I love it. You're almost like a coach at this point, Alan. He knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's doing. You guys have an awesome game coming up in September. Tell me about that one.
Well, it's about having fun and be a good sportsmanship. We listen to our coaches, and all the athletes did a credible job between WrestleMania's on the way soon. I'm excited about it, but I don't care who wins. I don't care at all.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, because it truly is always about just having fun. And we've been having fun all day out here.
Can I say something?
Absolutely.
Channel 5 as well.
Say something to Channel 5.
Leland, I hope you're proud of us, the Sumner County Thunders. We've been doing all night long and work together, play fair. Don't get upset, win or lose, play a good season of football.
Leland, did you hear that? A special message to you through our cameras for News Channel 5. You know what? We're shouting out everybody today, and we really love it. Katie's ready to get her jammies on and eat some pizza. I think Justin's ready for that too. Go celebrate your big win, you guys. 4th place is really amazing, especially with all teams that are out here today. So congratulations, Alan. Congratulations, Justin. And give me a hug, Katie. I'm a hugger, sweetheart. All right, go off.
I'm a singer as well. I'm a singer too.
Oh, you're a singer. Well, you know what? Music City is the best place to be for singing. Ellen, I really appreciate you guys. Don't get hurt on your way back, but go celebrate with your team, okay?
Thank you.
All right, we'll see ya.
What is your favorite thing? And I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah.
It's going to make it in your trouble. But what is your favorite thing about Legacy?
My favorite thing about Legacy is the community. Yeah. It's pretty intimidating from the outside, you know, the no days off mantra and the pit bull. But once you come in, we're loving, we're caring, we have smiling faces. People gravitate towards each other because we're like-minded individuals, because you have to commit to something, commit to us, commit to actually coming to the gym. And then you find people who do the same, and they're 100%. Both dying in the class. They're both coming back. We're both trying to figure out when's the next day you're coming back so I can come with you and we can die together.
I love that. I love that.
No, I'm joking. But no, it's a real thing. Like, you know, the group setting, seeing, you know, that struggle and seeing, you know, having to breathe and motivate each other to get through it. That's our dynamic. Yeah. And we like people who want to have that push, because at the end of the day, that's the hardest thing you do in your entire day.
No, you're 100% right. Yeah. So I love the dynamic. I love what you guys do over here in Pitt.
Definitely.
That is a really cool, unique way to do it. And dude, you're not joking. I walked in and your staff was so friendly.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I wasn't even all the way to the desk and I got offered a water.
Oh, definitely.
And I appreciate that.
I love that. I love it.
So tell us about the Pit method, because you talked about the community aspect, and that's very unique.
Definitely. So it's HIIT style training, but our patented formula, Pit. So you go around 20 stations, 2 minutes each station, 25-second rest in between with a partner.
Right.
So you don't have to come with a partner. We can partner you up with someone, which is how we build community. And then you go around your 20 stations. It's a scientifically based method, which is an antagonistic method. Push, pull, cardio, push, pull, cardio, core. So even 3 hours after the workout, you're burning just as many calories as you did inside of the workout.
That's what we're talking about right
definitely.
there. Yeah, that's those are results you can feel.
Definitely. You feel them, you see them. Like it's very intentional. When you walk into the pit, you see all the quotes on the wall. It's for a reason.
Right.
By the time you get around that corner at Station 10, it's like, okay, I'm looking for hope. There's hope. There's courage. There's you can do it. It's give me everything on the wall.
Looking for as much inspiration as possible.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love it.
That segue on our couch today, our guest from across the pond, a powerful songwriter with a voice that blends genres seamlessly. Her music has been found on one of my favorite TV shows of all time, Sons of Anarchy. 3-time nominees at the Americana Music Association UK Awards, earning nominations for Album, Artist, and Song of the Year. Her upcoming album, Making Moves, is dropping sometime this summer and marks a new chapter. She has been described as a 1 in a million artist by Maverick Magazine, and one of those songs on that album, new single called The Wreckage, will be released Friday, March 27th on all platforms. But today, for the first time in Music City Mindset history, a debut, a world premiere, performing her new single, The Wreckage. Please welcome Danny Nichols.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
How did I get here? I didn't see it coming. Now warning bells are wailing all around. I was going too fast, didn't think to break. Couldn't decide which turn to take. Now I'm hover in the space between. Yeah, in the beginning, do I lose myself, or do I choose to come back to me? My love is a fire, it burns without knowing that even the wildest flames can be quenched. It's a virtue, it's a sin, I can't resist, I wanna jump right in. The fire knows me well. I rise above the wreckage. Oh, now hover in the space between. Yeah, in the beginning, do I lose myself, or do I choose to come back to me? Knowing the road I'm on, it won't be blocked for long. Clear the way, make some space, I got a journey on. I got a journey on. Space between me and my beginning. Do I lose myself, or do I choose to come back? Do I lose myself, or do I choose to come back to me? How did I get here?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wow.
Hi, guys.
Woo. I felt something for sure.